574-1999.
The Warriors beat the Celtics 109-105 in a possible finals preview on Saturday. Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving both had huge games. Steph hit 8 three-pointers on his way to 49 points, and Kyrie finished with 37. The Warriors have the best record in the NBA, with the Celtics at the top of the East. We're joined once again by Matt Barnes. Matt, which team would be a bigger challenge to the Warriors, the Celtics or the Cavs?
A part of me wants to say the Celtics because I see the way they're playing, their chemistry. They really look like they're hitting on all cylinders. But right now, like I said, it's January, and they haven't been there. So it's hard for me, like your last segment talking about Tom Brady, it's just hard for me to go against LeBron. I said in March and April when the Cavs hit their stride, I don't think anyone would remember all the stuff we're talking about right now. So to me, their biggest threat is still the Cavs.
And you know Bron will swing a deal. You know Bron will make something happen. Since he's been back, when has he not made something happen, Skip? Always do. But this was unbelievable. This was one of the best games I've seen this year, Skip. Kyrie Irving, one-on-one, he is phenomenal. But Steph Curry make me sick shooting the ball the way he shoots. I'm sick of him shooting 35 and 40-footers in people's face.
Like it's nothing.
Skip, the man comes down, they're up 1 point, and he comes down 3 feet in front of the top of the key, three-point line, and lets it go and starts running back up court. That's not fair. And they got all these guys on one team. Here's the thing, Skip. If you tell me that Klay Thompson's going to go 3 for 11 and score 7 points when he normally averages 22, if you tell me Kevin Durant's going to score 20 and go 7 of 18, I say, okay, Boston got a great chance. But even then, because you got a guy that can go get you 50, what Steph did got 49. If Steph's off, KD can go get you 50. If Steph and KD's off, Klay can go get you 43.
You get it.
That's what you up against. That's why it's so hard to beat them 4 times in 2 weeks. Because if Kyrie's not going, first of all, if Kyrie wasn't doing what he's doing, they lose by 25. But Kyrie got it going, and we've seen him when he gets it going, especially when he goes against those guys. Kyrie he's the guy, the bigger the moment, the bigger the stage, the bigger he will play. And if it's another guy on the other team that everybody's talking about, and everybody's talking about how Steph has come back and letting the ball go, Kyrie said, okay, hold this right quick. That move that he put on Steph in the corner, between the legs, fake to the left, behind the back, and spit him.
Nobody else can do
Nobody.
that. Nobody.
First of all, nobody else is going to attempt that. But we got this move. I ain't going to tell you what me and Matt were talking about off here. We got this power move that's going to happen, Skip. And when it happens, the dynamic, the earth will shift just a little bit. It's going to be trouble.
I should have warned you not to say
Well,
anything.
I already do this. I got eyes and ears everywhere.
Do you?
Yeah.
On Twitter?
No. This here better than Twitter. This here better than Twitter. A power move coming, Skip.
Well, silly me, and I know it was just late January, and to Matt's point, haven't even gotten to that stretch run yet. That looked and felt like a finals preview to me. That's what it felt like when I finally turned my television off. I said, whoa.
That was a ball game.
That was a showcase of a show that those two put on. And to Kevin Durant's credit, he said after the game, and you know these guys very well, when that starts happening, you just get out the way. And that's what he said. He got out of the way. And to his credit, it's not that easy for a man of that stature, the finals MVP, to say, I'm out, you guys do this. I'm going to watch this one.
Handle it.
Well, that's what sets this team apart is all 3 of those guys will do that, and I've seen them do it at different times. You know, where Klay wasn't scoring that much in the finals, but guarding Kyrie, it's one night. If 2 stars have a night off, any one of those guys can get you 60, and no other team in the world can do that. If Kyrie has an off night last year in the finals, it's a sweep. You know what I mean? If Kyrie has an off night here, they lose by 50. And I think the Warriors' principle is that we had a hard time stopping them last year. Everyone has a hard time stopping them. You're willing to give up 60 to Kyrie as long as the Warriors win.
Right.
You know, Kyrie's numbers don't matter if you don't win.
Right.
So, hell of a guy to stop. Probably the best one-on-one player in the game. But like I said, any given night, Steph, Klay, or KD can give you 50 or 60 points. And
I got it. But we're deep enough into this basketball season. I believe that Boston's ability to defend is not an aberration or a fluke. I don't think so. I think it's real.
Yeah.
And I think that young head coach is pretty good at what he does on the defensive
Very
end.
good.
Okay?
And they're putting the chip on their shoulder. They're
They
playing
are.
a real
and,
tough,
and
tight-minded team.
He has assembled a bunch of pieces that are interchangeable. Long pieces. All of a sudden, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they kind of look like the same guy. They can defend.
That's what makes them so good, because they got Tatum, they got Rozier, they got Smart, they got all.
The other night, they didn't have Smart. But go ahead.
But here's the thing, though. I'll give Kyrie 37. I'll give him 40. But I ain't going to give him 11 assists. I'll give him 4 assists. And see, therein lies the dilemma. See, the problem with when you deal with LeBron, LeBron go get you 40 and still give you 12. And that's what kills you.
40, but
don't do that, Skip Bayless. Did you see the 57 when he's at the Smithsonian? He said you want to go see the Black History Museum at the Smithsonian.
Is LeBron going to hang 57 on Golden State? Is that what you're saying?
Well, we've seen him put 40. We've seen him put 44, 41. Do you not remember when Kyrie was down and Kevin Love was out? And then the second best player on his roster was Dellavedova. Think about it. I want you to let that sink in just for a second.
He's in his 15th year, and I see night after night he's starting to run out of a little gas.
You see, did you see last night, that 25 and 14? He having an affair with Miss Triple Dub right under Savannah's nose. Because he at work. She don't know. She just think he at work. And he out there on a date with Miss Triple Dub.
Detroit started Anthony Tolliver, Reggie Bullock, and Ish Smith back-to-back after getting blown out by Oklahoma City and Detroit. And you're going to take that to your LeBron bank?
I'm taking it. They're in the NBA.
Okay.
I think what sets Golden State obviously apart is you can build a team on paper. Houston, Boston, Cleveland getting a trade before the trade deadline. But what sets Golden State apart is their chemistry. So you can have an amazing team on paper, but the chemistry on and off the court has to be A1. And that's what, to me, is going to put Golden State, for another ring. And have everyone else just looking up for a while, because their chemistry is second to none. Because
they all can play without the ball. They don't need the ball, because Steph Curry will keep moving, and then as soon as I got Steph, there's Clay wide open for a 3 in the corner, and then you still got that guy.
Are you a Golden State fan?
No, I know what it. No. But when the rubber meets the road, there are times last year when Cleveland was making that push, and I saw a 7-foot guy say, "Hey, come see me. I know you're the 2-time MVP. Clay, I know you got 60 and 30 minutes. But come see your boy over here in this post."
Matt Barnes, what was happening in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals at Oakland in the third quarter? I think the Spurs were ahead by 23. Do you remember that moment? And your guy, Zaza, the cheap shot, stepped on the ankle of one Kawhi Leonard. That was the end of it. I don't know. That would have been an interesting series from that point forward, right? So what were they doing to get ahead by 23 in the third quarter at Oakland?
They're just a well-oiled machine. They're a team, similar to the Patriots, where you plug pieces in. As long as you have your stars, you can plug anybody in and they're going to be effective. And Kawhi, a healthy Kawhi is a top talent, top 3, 4, 5, maybe at the latest in the world, you know what I mean, for him. So his ability to guard KD, Steph, or Clay at any time and not shut him down, but make him earn it, and then at the same time come back and drop 30. Not too many teams have that. No one else in the league has a Kawhi Leonard. So, I think.
And plus, y'all was on vacation for 2 weeks. Y'all were a little rusty. But y'all around in the shape. It'd have been the Warriors in 5. So you win the 1. You won 1 game, and they'd have got you the rest of them. It'd have been a gentleman's sweep. It's
just tough. Like I said, anytime you're never going to catch all 3 guys off on Golden State. You're never going to catch. You can catch 2 of them off or 2.5 off, but one of them can have a 20-point quarter, not a game, a 20-point quarter. And then you have Andre Iguodala and David West and Nick Young.
And then you get Draymond getting the triple dub on you.
Draymond. Behind the scenes, Draymond is the one that it makes that not only the team but the organization. He holds everyone accountable, from the coaches, owners, players. He makes that team go. So he has, his rah-rah and his toughness and his playmaking ability and his smartness on the court, and everyone else just plays, and no one cares who scores. If Steph scores 50, it's great. Next night it could be Clay. Next night it could be KD. So it doesn't really matter.
Draymond need a raise, because he's the reason that KD came there after LeBron busted him up. You heard about that, You heard about that, man. He was in the shower, wouldn't even take a shower. Put a towel on and left the locker room after LeBron had did what he did in Game 7.
That's myth.
Ain't no myth. So now it's a myth.
Every time you tell that story, there's another layer to it.
Trump fake news?
That's real news. Fake news. Didn't even call his mom to tell her what happened.
Yeah, right.
KD,
Did you get a fake news award
No.
on that list? No.
LeBron did it to him.
Matt, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Anything possible.
We'll discuss that next.